Alright, hello everybody, Lord Minion1 here, and welcome to Palworld. I want to make, like, a total, like, breeding guide. Because for this game I found that, like, an all-inclusive, like, an everything guide doesn't really exist because I looked it up. I'll explain more in the reasoning for why later, but I was looking up, like, a guide of just, like, how to, Right, oh, of course, okay, well, fine then, I won't do that right now. Why do I have a dead guy on that team? Alright, yeah, see, this is where my base is. I've been playing this world with my friend. Our base is here. And whenever, it's nice, because whenever we get raided, they only come from this way. They can't, like, they spawn either down there or, like, up there. And this is the only place where they can actually get to us, this bridge. So they always come the same path. Watch, I say this now and they'll go somewhere different. Yeah, no, here they come. So is this the right beacon? I don't remember the controls for this game. I have not played in a long time. As you can see, I have a dead guy in my team, and I'm starving. This is not the right beacon. Oh, I have both. Never mind. And talking about the right beacon, you guys will see why I'm making this video. I bred a particular attack. He's hungry too, of course. I bred a particular attack into him that I had originally on a land ball. And he's about to use it now. Oh my gosh, he hit literally everybody with that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, beacons. I love beacons in this game. They are very good. Alright, well, easy enough. Anyway. So back to the actual point of this. You know, I looked up, like, stuff for how to breed. And a lot of it was more so, like, the abilities. Like, this. See how this beacon has logging form, and it was, like, how to get these abilities through breeding, which is cool and all. It's great because they can provide a lot of great bonuses. But I wanted, like, an actual attack. And that really just was kind of hard to find. And I'll show you why. So, when my friend and I first originally started this world, I eventually caught this land ball right here, this shiny land ball. And as you can see, it has lightning bolt, a 150 damage electric attack. And I was like, hey, that's really cool, but maybe not on a land ball. So I was really wondering, like, if it would be possible for me to breed it onto a beacon or a good electric type in general. And I would Google those kinds of things, and all it really told was, like, how to breed the passive skills down there, but not the attacks. And so I figured it worked, and I think I eventually found, like, a random Reddit thread that said you can do it. So I was like, okay, well, I need to try this. Now, the way breeding works in Palworld is, like, if you breed, like, a certain creature together with a different creature, it gives a specific thing. It's not, like, random or whatever. And there was this website I was using. I'll put it up. I was using that website to kind of find what combinations I was going to need to breed what I wanted. And it's actually really cool. So the way breeding works, like, if you want to, for example, you know, this land ball, it has Lucky, Swift as its passive skills. Those are both pretty good ones. And Lightning Bolt as the attack. That's what we're really interested in. Okay, I'm going to put this guy in here so I don't keep, like, seeing him here. Cool, he'll be back. So I'll show all this, like, as I'm talking about it. But, like, the land ball, he was the first one that originally had that attack. I want that attack on a beacon. That was where the problem was. So you have to take a kind of complicated path. And the path that I ended up taking was, we started with the land ball. And I don't remember, it's been a while since I've done it. I want to say I bred it with a Gumoss. And that gave me a Pinglet somewhere in here that has the lightning bolt attack. Is this him? No. No. Either way, somewhere there's a pangolin. Yeah, here we go. So then I bred the pangolin with a pen king. That gave me a caprity that has the attack, who has also gone missing. There he is. Basically, you can breed the attacks too. And it's just chance. So for example, say we were going to do that again. And we wanted to get a pangolin with the lightning bolt attack. Or you know what, let's just do caprity, so that I'm not like rambling about nothing and then I find out that that's not even how I get the pangolin. So we are going to find our pangolin that we want, which is over here. And we need him in the base, so he can go there. And I'm going to pick him up before he goes to sleep. No. Alright, I'm not fast enough. Anyway, so I'll worry about that in the morning. We need him, and we need... What is he? Oh, he's a girl. Never mind. And that's the right Pen King. Okay. So we're just going to go to sleep. And I don't know if I have a cake. Cakes are the worst part about breeding. They really are. Because they take several billion years to be crafted. And you need them every time that you want to make a cake. Which is painful. Anyway, let's go to sleep here. Get up in the morning. Okay. Wow. So we need to find our pangolin and the Pen King. Where did he go? Oh my god. Where? Oh. Okay. Pick him up. We take him over to this nice little fancy little thing that we built. And then we go get the Pen King. Where on earth has it gone? Okay, I find Pen Kings are kind of glitchy. They kind of teleport all over the place, so we'll just pull him out and put him back in. And pick him up. And we will take him also over to the breeding farm. Don't question how this works, okay? Giant, oh, he leveled up. Giant penguin and little penguin, don't question it. So whenever... Well, excuse you. Anyway, he'll come back over here. Whenever that circle fills up and we put a cake in here, it'll make an egg. That egg can have any combination of the attacks that they know and the skills they have. So I was kind of hoping that I could like cheat the system. And whenever I originally started this, I took all the attacks off. He's learned Hydrojet since then. You can hit X on equip skill. I took all the attacks off hoping that it would be like a 50-50. That doesn't count. Like, it's still... When it's picking an attack for the Caprity to learn, or whatever creature you're going for, it'll go through any attack. So it can pick Lightning Bolt, Ice Missile, or Hydrojet. And the same for the Pen King. It could get Iceberg, Emperor Slide, or Aqua Gun. Well, no. So these things here, like Emperor Slide where it says Pen King's exclusive still, those can't be learned through like breeding. So that doesn't work. And usually when you like breed a new creature, it'll have two attacks. It'll have like its basic one that it would know, and then it will get one from its parents. And I didn't pay that much attention to the skills. I think it's there's just, I don't know the chance. Brave, Swift. Okay. Where's the Caprity that we have? Yeah. So it's just a chance of them getting the skills. Okay. So now we will see where these guys are at. Alright, they've still got... This is the joys of Palworld breeding. Standing here, making a cake for it to maybe not get the things that you want it to have. Alright. So now we've got our cake. We head over here. They should surely be finished by now. Oh, okay. It's fine. We'll put the cake in there. They will finish up soon, and an egg will pop down right here. And we'll go ahead and hatch it and hope that it got the attack. I don't really need to do this. I'm just doing this as an example. Okay. So now this, it's a verdant egg, but it will always give me a Caprity. That's just how, like, this game works. Certain breeding combinations will always give you a specified creature. Okay. So I'll hatch that there. I have my timers turned up just so this doesn't take forever. And we got a Caprity. And it got a lot of really good traits, actually. Like passive traits. I forget it's on me, isn't it? Probably. Yep. Did it get the attack? It did! It literally took me 10 tries to get the Caprity with this attack. The first time I was trying to get it to a beacon. And, of course, while I'm doing this for the video when I don't need to do it, I get the attack and, like, a million great traits. Perfect. But that's an example. So you see, let's look at our... So you see how he has 2 attacks here. Wind Cutter is the attack that he would have normally. Right? They get, like, a basic attack that they could have, like, in the wild. They'll learn one of those when you first breed them. And then they will get a trait from one of the 2 parents. So it could have been Aqua Gun. It could have been Aqua Gun or Iceberg. Or it could have been Lightning Bolt, Ice Missile, or Hydrojet. Could have been any of those 5. Thankfully, we got the one we want. The hard part is getting it on the right gender and everything, but that's only for, like, rare creatures. Because the Caprity, I don't remember what I bred it with. Yeah, that gets the, that is so good, man. Of course. You got, like, 3, gold level 3 whatever traits, and this one has, like, 2 white ones. I forget what my even final beacon had. That's literally it, which isn't bad. But it could have been so much better. No, I was not worrying about the traits. When I was breeding up this beacon, I was only worried about getting the attack. Just because it's a really good attack. I'm also thinking about, did I get... I did, I got it on Griswold for my friend. I'm thinking about getting it on an Orzhirk. I don't know if it's good, though. Because it seems like the Orzhirk can already have a lot of good attacks, and the problem with it is that it already attacks very slowly. I just do a bullet at it. Because that's the problem. That's the trade-off you get. You either have the big damage attacks, it takes a while to use them, or you have the lower damage attacks that you can use much more quickly. So the key is finding a balance. This is a really good attack too. Yeah, Orzhirks are crazy. And while I'm at it, this is like supposed to be like the ultimate PAL breeding guide. I can show you how to get an Orzhirk. Oh, okay, yeah. They're very good. They are very good. And if I remember correctly, they aren't that hard. So let's go ahead and head back to base. And I will show you guys how to get one. And that little, like, spear thing he did, that's his, like, special thing. Like the Emperor slide. Yeah, so it's on the map. It's at the PAL Sanctuary that's, like, up here in this corner of the map. I don't have it explored, but there's a PAL Sanctuary up there. That's where Orzhirk can spawn there. It's probably just much easier to breed yourself one. For breeding an Orzhov, you need the Relaxaurus and a Grizzbolt. So let's go find those in the PAL deck. I don't know why I ran away from it. Alrighty, let's see here. I don't know how many Relaxaurus I have. I have this one. I guess that's the only one. Okay. So we'll pick up him. Hungry Missile. That's... Okay, we need a different Grizzbolt. Alright, this one, whatever. Doesn't really matter for the example. So, come here. I realize the Pen King is still in here. That's fine. So we will throw that there. Take you out. You're done. Cool. Okay, I noticed, like, when I was picking them up in the top, because I'm starving, like, the corners of my screen are, like, flashing red. And when it showed all 5 of my pals up there, I thought it was showing, like, look, it looks like my beacon at the top up there. Looks like it's highlighting him red, like he was in trouble. I was like, what is happening? Okay, so we need to get, yeah, the Relaxor. Pick him up. Alrighty. Alright, we will drop him in right there. Oh god, I forgot I need another cake. I don't even know if I have enough milk. I, like, spam made cakes. I will show you guys the reason why. All of these Caprities, keep in mind, he's a Caprity with a star. So that means that I've put 4 Caprities towards making him better. There's still 5 more. All of these Cinnamoths I bred. All of these Sweepas. All of the Sweepas. And the Sibilix. I don't remember if I did the Grizzbolt or not. Yeah, Grizzbolt. The Grizzbolt was not for... All of these things before the Grizzbolt were for the beacon. So, like, that's a lot of cakes. And the Grizzbolt was... I wanted to get one for my friend, so I had to breed a bunch of them. You go through cake a lot. And this poor one cow has not... Well, he did a great job keeping up for as long as he did. But he can't anymore. Well, I'd say that. That's another hard part about... Although you can do this differently. The way I have my base set up with all these guys, sometimes they struggle to actually make flour. But thankfully he's cooperating with me. I didn't check on their food. Oh, yeah. At one point, we had a thing where they were eating much more than they were making. They had like 2,000 berries, and they were all the way down to 200. They ate so many. So then I had to like completely re-change everything, and now they're at 3,000. So, good. Are you done? You are. Thank you. So we will make another cake. This will take us... I'm going to put my Suzaku back in so I always have somebody helping me. Suzakus are great. They really are. You can go for now. The Mossanda also with that attack. You can see... Oh, that's such a process. Okay. The joys of breeding in Palworld. More holding X in front of a fire. I like how this thing is just like hurtling flames at this, and my like temperature bar down there is just like totally normal. It's not that bad. Alright, cake number 2 acquired. Head over here, give them the cake. They finished this time. Bam. Massive freaking egg. Alright, huge dragon egg. Alright. Okay, and there we go. There's an Order. Great. Very great creature to have. Like you saw, it's very strong in combat, and the one I was using is not even a high level as could have been. That was 17. Mine could be all the way up to 23. I think I'm level 23. I'm 24. Okay. Yeah. So very, very strong creature. This is the new one. Yeah. See, and he always comes with his perk, which is so nice. And another thing with the pals, as far as breeding goes, breeding doesn't care what type your pal is. So, like if you want, I don't know why you would want it, but if you want like a lightning type with only water moves, you can do that. If you want a fire type with water moves, you can do that. It's very nice. It allows for some really crazy combinations. And if you want like big cool attacks like that, shinies are the way to go, because this land ball here has a 150 lightning move, which is crazy. Because these, like this Ozark, which is a very, very strong high level late game creature, has a 120 attack. So this little sheep has something crazier than he does, which is very cool. And in other worlds, I have a shiny Liftmonk with, I don't remember exactly what attack it's called. It's a water attack that does like 120 or 100, something like that. Very high damage. And I have a shiny T-Fant with a very high damage fire move, which is kind of funny. I think it might be... I think it's that one, the 70 Ignis Breath. Which is so funny seeing a T-Fant just absolutely like burn something to the ground. Yeah, it's very cool how... Okay. So to help visualize, because I know that throughout most of this I rambled. And that was not really too helpful at all times. To make this easier to see, the way breeding works, in the simplest terms I can take, whatever creature that you're trying to get, the child creature of the two that you're breeding, it will always come with one attack based on what it is, and it will get one attack randomly selected from any of the attacks that the parent creature knows. And either one, there's no picking. So this Ozark here, and the skills, the passive skills is also random. It can get more than one from either parent. And it can have up to 4. So, like this Ozark that we saw here. If we look at his attacks, he has Aqua Gun and Corano. The lightning one, his Corano, that is his. All Ozarks will have this. The Aqua Gun came from the Relaxed Source. Now that could have been any. He could have gotten Dragon Burst, or Dragon Cannon, or Power Shot, or Spark Blast. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't care about attacks. It doesn't care about types. It doesn't care if it's a big attack, little attack. It's totally random from any of the attacks that it knows. Even if I like unequip these attacks, it can still get them. It could still get Dragon Cannon or Aqua Gun. So that's something you have to look out for. Because I thought I could cheat the system. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. As for the passive skills, it's just random. It's random chance. He could have gotten any of these traits from Logging Foreman, Brave, Glutton, or Diet Lover. Diet Lover is the only one he got, which is pretty good, especially for creatures that you're going to be fighting with, because it decreases his food usage, which is very, very good. Because as you can see, they starve a lot. So do I. Which I should eat some food. And I just put it back, because I can't eat in this inventory. There, I'm sure my character is very happy now. Okay. But that's the best, it's most simplest. Okay. That's the most simplest way to put it. And the most comprehensive guide that I can think of. Because like I said, looking on the internet and on YouTube specifically, it was not very easy to find a video that talked about like the overall breeding, but also the attacks and skills. Most of it was only about skills, which is cool, but the attacks are also like very cool. And there's some crazy combinations you can do. And like this land ball, that's a 150 lightning attack. It would be very cool if you could get that on like strong lightning creatures, and you can do it. It's a process, and it depends on the path too. Like going from land ball to beacon is kind of all over the place, but it's not too bad. It's really it's not hard. It's just time consuming making the cakes. That's the worst part of the whole thing, really. But if you want to breed like very strong attacks from like whatever creature, there's a path. It's just a matter of how complicated that it is, because that's how the breeding works. It's random. Two creatures together make one specific creature, like it's pre-designated, and it's just a matter of how many breeds, how many creatures you have to go through to get it to the one that you want. I can't think of anything else I want to say. So I think that'll pretty much wrap it up. Yeah, I thank all you guys for tuning in. Leave a comment if you think I left anything out or if you have any other questions. Knowing in me recording this right now, there's probably something that I knew about that I totally forgot about. So yeah, definitely leave a comment if you have any questions. And I will see all you guys in the next one. Peace.